Hi world, it's me Shannon Marie and it's August 22nd, 2015. It is Saturday night and I have been really excited to make this video because um so I make YouTube videos about ascension, which is the planetary phase that our planet is currently moving through. The planet and humanity living on her, and we're shifting from the third dimension into the fifth dimension. And the environments of these two dimensions, if you will, are very different. They support different energies. I guess I can say it like that. Um, so, a lot of people on the planet are working on their path to enlightenment. Um, Here, let me stop. Let me address two things really quick. So we have a co-host today. That's Minnie. Minnie, say hi. You want to say hi to the people? Hi, girl. Minnie. Hi, Mama. What are you doing? So she's here with me. I don't think she's feeling that great today. And then can we just address, yeah, she's over it. Can we just address the current hair situation? Because I was laying down watching television, which was kind of awesome. I haven't watched TV in so long. But my hair cannot decide whether it wants to be straight or wavy or curly. My hair is doing everything at one time. So, okay, so now that that's out of the way, I really wanted to get into the Ascension storyline because this is not information that you are going to read about on the nightly news or watch on the nightly news, or you're not going to read this in the newspapers. Like, that's not ever going to happen because the newspapers and all the media are owned by the same people. And they don't want us to become enlightened, and they don't want us to be connected to our source, God. They don't want that at all. Like, that's their biggest nightmare. And it's happening so fast and it's happening so strong. People are becoming connected to God and their higher selves and their true selves and nature and the universe. People are becoming connected more and more. And you know, I'm just here to be of assistance to humanity and explain what's going on because no one is doing that really. And I am clearly a black girl, and in the black community, there's no one. Like, the white people have people that are like, you know, I don't know, but maybe that's just an ignorant statement to make. I'm not out there. I don't know what's available, so maybe I should not have said that. But I don't know. I mean, whatever. The point is, I'm here to help humanity. And this story, this ascension storyline that we are living right now is a crucial one to understand this concept. So I know it sounds crazy. What do you mean, Shannon? Like, what are you talking about? We're shifting from the third dimension into the fifth dimension? A, how do you know that? B, what are you talking about? I get it. I totally get it. I'm not even, like, all the questions for days. I mean, it only makes sense that you'd have. So my purpose of being alive now, the purpose of my existence, the sole purpose of my existence is to help humanity understand what's going on right now. I chose to be born at this time, in this location, to do what I'm doing now. And I feel so grateful that I have found artists that are helping me explain this ascension thing to people via their own creative artwork, through their works. And they created this and had no idea what I was going to do to it. So this is so exciting to be able to share this with you now. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we are ascending from the third dimension into the fifth dimension. And okay, I guess this is a great question. How do I know this? Heaven and the universe has been speaking to me since I was little. And heaven always told me that when I got older, the world would be looking to me for answers at a time when no one else had any. And I just thought everybody had that. Like, I thought everybody, I don't know, I was little, I didn't know. But it was a consistent thing over and over and over all these years. So, and it's crazy that now I get it. I get what all that meant. So, I have like 300 videos. I've been making these YouTube videos for over a year. And I was making videos in 2011 too, back when I had my spiritual awakening. But my point is to just tell you that all of my videos, I mean, I talked a lot about other topics and stuff in my videos, but mainly the purpose is ascension and my perspective on life and stuff in this world. And it all has to do with my spiritual perspective, looking at things from a spiritual perspective. And my hope is that I want to move people out of looking at things one way, and looking at things from a different perspective. Like, I know that my perspective is very colorful and very like rainbow and butterflies, but that's very much who I am, and that's very much what this life really is. Life is beautiful and amazing, and we've just become so disconnected from all of that. And so let me just pull it back into what I'm here to do for this video. So as we're shifting from the third dimension into the fifth dimension, the environments are different. Third dimension, anything can exist, basically. Good, bad, evil, dark, light, duality. This concept of duality exists here in the third dimension. In the fifth dimension, duality does not exist. It cannot exist. Because in heaven, which is the fifth dimension, only positive, and it's that level, that vibratory level, negativity cannot exist there. It does not exist there. It cannot exist there. Like, imagine it like this. In the water, dryness, something that's dry just cannot exist there. It doesn't mean, that's just all it means. It just cannot exist there. Like where this colored pencil is, this other colored pencil cannot exist in the same space. Like, that's just, like, look at it like that. I feel like the ocean one was better. Dryness, something that's dry cannot exist in a wet environment. Like, that's just kind of what it is, you know? And so I have been making videos. I talk a lot about energy and source, the central sun, being connected to your higher self, understanding that heaven is real, and how we can utilize our own lights to heal stuff, our own spark of the divine to heal stuff. And when I looked at the lyrics to this song, All Falls Down by Kanye West, when I looked at these lyrics, I genuinely feel like this is, if we broke this song down, and if we looked at these lyrics, it really gives us a starting point to remove the negativity from our life. Because as we're shifting into the fifth dimension, negativity, confusion, frustration, none of that can exist there in this new environment. So we have to clear all that stuff out of our own energy systems and our minds and our hearts, how we feel about ourselves mainly. And I'm just going to go through these words. The first chorus, the first verse. And basically I'll just say this in summary before I get into the details of it. I feel like this song, so it's called All Falls Down. And for me, my creative interpretation of it, mixed with my spiritual interpretation of it, is at the end of the day, where does the stuff all fall down at? At the end of the day, where do the pieces lie? And this, to me, illustrates where all the pieces fall at the end of the day. Currently on this planet, in terms of people, how we think, how we operate in this world, how we exude our energy to provide for us in ways that we feel like are going to be fulfilling. On a mass level, in terms of people in general, I feel like young people, this is a big problem with young people, and this is also a big problem within the Black community. Now, I just said that. I said the first thing is this encompasses everyone, but more specifically, younger people, which is a subset of that, and then Black people, which is a subset of all people, clearly. So I'm just trying to identify who can look at this and benefit from it, this perspective I'm about to give. So these are the lyrics. And the first verse, I feel like, is talking about me, the average Black girl trying to figure it out. And ultimately, we're all searching for security in some kind of way. And these are the lyrics. And I would play it, but I think I've done that before, and YouTube is like, oh, this is not allowed. Like, that's not my song. So, I'm not trying to get in trouble. If Kanye West was my friend, I'd ask him, hey, could I play your song? And I'm sure he could tell YouTube, hey, YouTube, it's fine. Shannon can play my song because she's a boss and she's about to make a really good point. So we'll just get there when we get there. Because I will gladly remake this video, play the song, if Kanye West says it's all good, YouTube. So leave her alone. So the first verse is, it goes, man, I promise, she's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she's doing in college. That major that she majored in, it don't make no money. But she won't drop out. Her parents will look at her funny. Now tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore, 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, F it. I'll just stay down here and do hair. 'Cause that's enough money to buy a car. What? That is not even what that says at all. 'Cause that's enough money to buy her a few pair of new Airs. 'Cause her baby daddy don't really care. She's so precious with the peer pressure. Can't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. She had hair so long that it looked like weave. Then she cut it all off. Now she looked like Eve. And she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single Black female addicted to retail. So I know that life. I love buying clothes. I went to college. I was probably a sophomore for 3 years. I don't have a baby daddy. But I get it. I get this. I totally get it. And I'm not being like, people, get it together. Like, this is how I am too. So it's just about identifying, or I was like this. I think I've just done so much work on myself over the years to really figure out what's really important in this life and where to focus my energy. And I mean, I'm not immune to, trust me, I was driving by the mall today. I'm like, I could just go get one shirt. But then I'm like, I know that that's my weakness and I'll probably end up getting 2 or 3. And I'm not like, I can't, let me just be an adult. I can't be sucked into that. I literally like had pains driving by the mall. Like, I could just go, no, Shannon, get it together, go home, work, okay? No, you can go shopping later in life. Work for it, okay? So that is that. But new clothes make you feel good. It makes you feel so good. You look nice. You have something new. And what you're wearing represents you. So I get, this is most people. This is most people. I was in college for many years and I didn't graduate. I was in fashion school, and even now, all these years later, my mom's like, go get a degree. I'm like, no. And she's like, well, how long do you think the universe is gonna, like, cause I'm like, I tell her, I'm like, Mom, I'm guided by the universe. Like, I'm not meant to be in school. I'm meant to have this clothing line. And this is before I launched my Kickstarter campaign, so she didn't really know what, like, she knew, she's like, well, I know you're guided by the universe, and, like, don't speak about my relationship with the universe like that. I don't really appreciate that. But I get it. Like, that's the thing. A parent wants her child to go to school and graduate and get a degree and just do the normal life that everybody does. And that wasn't for me. I am a child of the universe. And, so the point is, it's about, at the end of the day, when all the pieces fall, how are you happiest? What makes you the happiest? Deep down. And this is what I wrote. And this is what most of the song is about, really. The purpose of this whole thing is searching for security. We are trying to live up to the standard to which we feel like the good life should be lived, only to find out that it doesn't bring the happiness that we thought. And here, I'll continue to the second verse. He goes, man, I promise, I'm so self-conscious. That's why you always see me with at least one of my watches. Rollies and Poshas don't drive me crazy. I can't even pronounce nothing past that Versace. I think that's so cute. Then I spent $400 on this just to be like, Negro, you ain't up on this. So that's the thing. People want to get stuff to be like, oh, you don't even know. Like, I got this hot, this new. Like, you don't even know, like, first of all, that's so expensive. Did you pay your rent, though? Did you pay your car note? You have a car? Did you get groceries? And he says, if I just continue, he says right here, that's the very next line. He goes, and I can't even go to the grocery store. Oh, no. I got that all wrong. I can't even go to the grocery store without some ones that's clean and a shirt with a team. And that brings me to another point. How we have to present ourselves as perfect and cool. A shirt that's clean, all crispy clean, and a shirt with a team representing something else, something bigger that people know. Like, oh, I know that team, so they're cool because they're wearing it. But ultimately, like, for me, it's just all the mindset. It's the mindset of where we are. We have to change our mindset. As we shift into this new dimension, as we become more enlightened, we just have to shift our mindset. This song is amazing. It's beautiful because for me, this clearly illustrates where we are as humans living on this planet. This is the stuff that fuels us wanting to be successful. And this is the stuff that we feel like defines what happiness is. And this is all the stuff that we work for. To have, to have a Lexus, to have new shoes, to have a nice shirt, to have watches, to have name brands. Even when we're in a Benz, we're still a Negro. Like, we have to change our mindset of who we think we are and who we know ourselves to be. Because really, at the end of the day, when it all falls down, black people are amazing. But we feel the worst about ourselves. Do you understand how much flavor we have running through our veins? And this is not even at all we're better than anybody. But do you I just feel like I just want people to be empowered and know how freaking amazing you are. and divine. You're divine because you're human and you chose to be alive at this time. Are you being serious? Like, you're a boss because you're here. Period. Whether you are the president or you're a bum on the street, you're a boss because you chose to come here and grow your soul during this crazy ass time. So that's the first thing. But you came here to grow. You came here to grow your soul, your energy. You gotta clear this shit out now. So this song is beautiful to me. This is art to me. This is art assisting humanity, moving through this time. Let's identify. This is how we are. These words, this is how we live. But let's change it. Now that we've identified the issue, they say you can't change anything without identifying it first. We've identified, okay, we are raggedy. We're shallow. You know? And then at the end, 21 minutes, I didn't like, I'm not trying to make 30-minute videos every time, but it just feels like for me to illustrate my points, like, this is not like some little like 5-minute thing. I think for me, I want to make shorter videos so that it's more digestible, but I think it might be more digestible if I just explain it, like the full thing, and not give you like little pieces and have you wondering, like filling in the blanks. Like, no. I want to fill in. I don't want to leave any blanks. I want to fill it all in for you so that you walk away feeling like a better person for having spent 20 damn minutes watching me talk. If you're going to spend 20 minutes doing anything, I want you to walk away feeling better. Like you're a better person, a better human. And I want to set you on the path to enlightenment if you are not already on it. So, there was another part here. And I love that he's just honest about it. He's like, yeah, I went to Jacob with 25,000 too, and I'd do it again before I had a house. That's raggedy. But we would all probably do that, and I love his honesty about it. And then for me, this is awesome. Like, this is one of my favorite parts of it, because he goes, he goes, this is the context. I went to Jacob with 25,000 before I had a house, and I do it again, because I want to be on 106 in Park pushing a Benz. I want to act ballerific, like it's all terrific. I want to act all ballerific, like it's all terrific. But let's change our mindset, though. Let's make being true to oneself terrific. And being connected to God, that should be the new level, the new standard of being terrific. Not what shoes we have or what car we drive. Who gives a SHIT? Who cares? At the end of the day, what kind of decisions do you make? How are you using your energy in this world? Are you harming things, or are you assisting and uplifting and progressing things along? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And for me, it's not even about going to get a college degree. That's great and that's sexy. I don't have one. And I'm kind of a boss, so you just need to find, in this search for security, look within. Look within. And when you look so within, then you're able to see the stuff that's out. You are connected to the universe and to nature. You're connected. Do you know that plants are alive and they're waiting for you to acknowledge them? I talk to plants and animals. Everyone could do it. Everyone could. They're waiting for you to acknowledge them. They're amazing. They've taught me lessons. My plants and my animals have taught me major life lessons. Beautiful, simple lessons. The universe is waiting for you to connect with it. So let's not really care about what shoes we have anymore. And as a designer, I feel like I'm a hypocrite. Like, don't care about the clothes you have, but I'm like pushing my clothes. But it's the message for me. It's the message behind it. And I just want to make you all better. So let's wake up and clear out all this negative, these thought patterns, and the vibration of that is so low. Raise up. It's time. All right, I love you all. And Kanye West, I appreciate your life. I love your life. I didn't even know. And it's crazy because my little cousin Daniel, Charlene's husband, Steven's son, he's always like, Shannon, put Kanye West on, because I drive him around sometimes. He's my cousin, my little cousin. He's 11, this little white Jewish kid. And he's always like, whenever he's in the car, he's like, Shannon, put Kanye West on. I'm like, I don't have that music, Daniel. I'll put Frank Ocean on, though. And so we'll always play Frank Ocean or Mickey Echo. But wait, so he's like, Kanye West. And I'm like, I don't have that. So now that he's back from camp, he has an iPhone now. And I gave him my cord in the car. I'm like, I don't know if I trust you. But he made me proud. He played all this good music. And of course, he put You on first. And he put All Falls Down. And as we were in the car listening to it, I was like, wait, for real? Like, this is the kind of music he makes? He's like, yeah, this song has been out forever. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. So on the way back, I bought the song on iTunes so I could listen to it. And I'm like, yeah, I got to make a video because this song is speaking to me. And then he played another one, Murder to Excellence. And I want to do a video about that also, because those lyrics are powerful. And then he also played the Mama song. And I was in the car crying to those lyrics. I just felt that so much. And when we got to the house, Daniel told Charlene, we were in her dressing room, I was playing with the dogs, and she was like hanging up her stuff because they just moved into a house, and we were in her dressing room, which is a room. But Daniel came in, he's like, Charlene, Shannon was crying at that Mama song. Do you know that Mama song by Kanye West? And she's like, yes, I do. I know it well. And Daniel's like, she was crying in the car. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's true. It's true. All right. Oh, and World. Charlene is Kanye's one of his stylists, so it's just a cute little connection. My little world is so cute. All right, 28 minutes. You're better, right? 28 minutes of your life. Are you a better person now? Hope so. All right, I'm gonna go and not make it 30. Bye. I love you, world. You're amazing, and I hope that my messages are coming through. And really, Kanye, I appreciate your life for creating this. And I feel like the more I go, maybe I should go more into other songs, too, and see what you're talking about. Because we could work together on this planetary, uplifting movement. Together. Let's change the world. We'll see. I'm going to look at some more of your lyrics and see if we could do this. Alright, because I can't do this alone. It's been stressful. But I feel so happy that I have you, and like there's so many other artists too. Oh my god, there's one song called Never Settle. It's so good, by Goldfried, I think his name is. Oh my god, that's like a major Ascension song. Major, like every word. So I'm gonna do more songs. Okay, I love you. Bye, world. Thanks for listening. Yeah, almost 30 minutes. Are you better? Bye.